This could have all been one video, but my phone accidentally fell out my hand, and it's more loud bass music blasting right by my door. It's 12:50 p.m. So this is the continuation of the previous video that was supposed to all be one video, because my phone accidentally fell out my hand and the video turned off. So I'm going to continue. So yesterday, I didn't think I was going to get any help. And I'm surprised that I got at least 18 thumbs up. Thanks for that support as well. So I went to swim and shower. And I've been leaving the place later since yesterday and the day before, I left the place later since I didn't use the didn't take the bus. So the online perps, that online perp sex trafficker Darnell with the fake name Darnell Williams, he lied and said that he was a brand new business owner of that place. And I tried to tell the police the truth. They didn't want it. They weren't trying to hear it, and they bullied me off the property. I got video footage of that, and so I figure that if I didn't get help last night, then I was gonna go back there. And that's what I was planning to do, but I was so dead. Damn, really? See, that's what they're doing. And they're trying to set me up to get kicked out of here. All that super loud thumping, loud bass music. That's what woke me up this morning. And they don't care that it rattles my ears, that it hurts my ears. People just need to stop with I think even bullying with words, I really think y'all should people should go to jail for bullying. Bullying should be a crime. So I didn't realize until after I ate dinner. I finally realized it wasn't until after 8 o'clock, maybe 8:15, I went to check my messages and all that. And then I finally noticed that I had the help. So what a relief. So all the buses, they be stopped running at like 7. They all turn in at 7, but on like 5 or 6 or 7 or something on a weekend. They hit me with they hit my vagina with energy weapons, causing shocking pain to my, like as if they have a remote laser invisible fake penis to shoot up my vagina. That's what it feels like right now. So also yesterday when I went to take a shower after swimming, they squeezed my organs again when I was taking a shower. And then, I came in at the last minute, with the dinner. And they said it was so late, it was not even worth me even paying for the food. So the lady let me just have a little food, whatever I wanted, for free or whatever. And then I checked my messages. And then I realized I got me some help last night. And so since the buses had stopped running, and I was still I took it easy yesterday, with the swimming and shower, with the swimming and stuff. And the lifeguards had to ask me if I was okay. And I'm fine. I know what it's like to deal with the sleep deprivation. and being sleep deprived. I mean, and so I mean, the Uber driver was a red Kia Soul. It was a red Kia Soul Uber driver, and she had on proper headlights and tail lights, but she was one of those fake motherfuckers that was 2 minutes away, and then sat there, accepted the ride, and then tried to sit there for over 10 minutes. I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna play that with me tonight. I didn't tell her that, but I'm trying to make myself rush her to get the hell over here. Cause stop playing those damn games with me. And then for one point, she acted like she looked like she was trying to go the opposite direction. And playing all kinds of games and lollygagging to get over to where I needed to. I mean, and I was sleep deprived and fucking tired and felt like I felt like thought I was going to die. And all I needed was freaking sleep. So, all I needed was sleep. So, I mean, I finally got in the car, and she got me over here to this hotel. I try to go on. People were trying to say, "Why don't you go on Hopper? It's very cheap over there." Well, some of the extended stay hotels, they're not 24/7. So I'm like, well, damn, if I would have known sooner, then if I would have, it's my fault. I didn't know. I didn't know I didn't know that people pitched in and donated and helped until after I got done with the swimming and showering. And so, I mean, I could have been in the extended stay hotel. And I didn't realize one of them was advertised for $67 for the night. And I was like, wow, man. And it was just too late. And then I tried to call the police, and they weren't answering their phones. So I had to go back to the other hotel, the regular hotel. So I got the hotel discounts that was cheaper than what Hopper was for this same hotel. It was cheaper than what Hopper was advertising with their discount. So I got this discount with the hotel, and I got 2 nights, and I got 2 nights, and I have, so I'm supposed to check out on Friday morning, but so last night the weather was fine, but I was too sleep deprived and exhausted. Like, I came here after I ate the little bag of Doritos. I be trying to stay away from Doritos and stuff, Come on, man. Here they go again. You hear it? This ridiculous. Like, you're not supposed to loiter outside the hotel room and blast loud music like this. And they slammed the door. It's like they keep leaving and coming back, and blasting loud music and slamming doors. Now I have a headache. So, there they go again. As I said, they're trying to manipulate me to get up and go outside so that I can expose them. And then when they're harassing me to the point where they're trying to drive me to have to expose them. And then when I expose them, so they can set me up to get wrongfully banned from here. Trash neighbors. Neighbors from hell, whether in a hotel or an apartment or a house or whatever. I need my own deserted island with everything I need to stay by myself, with everything I need to live and survive. That's what I freaking need. So, So, I mean, they have so many abusive, narcissistic perps who make abusive, harassing, controlling comments. It's like, how you going to control my YouTube content, control my life, control me, and you're new on YouTube, and you haven't even you're not even subscribed to my channel, trying to tell me what to do. And trying to discredit me and trying to make me look crazy. So how can you post the same content on one platform is considered violation and abuse, but on another platform it is not considered violation or abuse? Or if you posted that same content before but about another person doing you the same thing, it slides. But then why this one gotta be abuse and abusive behavior? For exposing and calling you out is abusive behavior? No, how about you doing the bullying is the freaking abusive behavior that y'all keep getting rewarded for and getting away with. Now, if Lee Wang wouldn't have done what he did yesterday or this morning, then I wouldn't have that TikTok violation. And that motherfucker, as I said, I went to show him that, I went to show TikTok that he went as far as to follow me from Twitter to YouTube and now TikTok. And I gave him another chance because as soon as I saw him on TikTok, I started to block him. Now I did finally block him. But the online perps, I think they manually falsely reported my video. And, because it got reported within 30 seconds. I'm sorry, 30 minutes. Not seconds, but within less than 30 minutes. So, the same thing happened last year when I called Kimberly Harper out on abusing me, and I've mentioned on TikTok. They falsely accused me of the harassment for exposing her comments and what she did. I've exposed, what's that fucker's name? The fake Darnell Williams perp. I've exposed, I did videos exposing what he did on TikTok. That didn't get, my videos about that didn't get taken down. I blocked them, and then they make multiple accounts to come and harass me. Just like Kimberly Harper and Starbricker, J. Demon Rotten Shit, and M. Kevin Farrah, all of them been stalking and harassing and bullying me for a couple of years now. And now they even had to put their 2 cents in and make fake TikTok accounts to come and harass, to stalk, follow, and harass. And how the fuck they keep getting away with this? Stalk, follow, and harass, and even Stephon Adams. But I'm wrong for throwing y'all under the bus. I'm wrong for throwing people under the bus. But y'all can smear the fuck out of me and lie on me all day. Y'all saw that young ass police officer, Officer Massey, who's almost young enough to be my child, younger than me, and was very abusive and gaslighting the fuck out of me and trying to tell me that I was harassing those fake trucker perps. The ones blasting loud music that they strategically lurked and waited around for me to settle down and go to sleep. The moment I laid down, that's when they instantly came around with their trucks with the harassment. Sometimes they'll plant themselves there before I get there. Other times they'll wait till right after I just settle down and So, and then they had this abusive, narcissistic perp named Roger Hollingsworth that came and making harassing comment on my video, trying to put me down and insult me and try to make it like I'll never amount to anything, or that I'm a homeless, worthless, useless loser for the rest of my life. I never said I was trying to make a career. a high income career. I was talking about just making a survivable living, not a whole damn big fat career. I said, if I were to have access to cooking facility like a kitchen or an oven or something, then I could be making YouTube videos. And then he tried to insult me and put me down and talk about your content makes barely 150 views per video. How would make you think that you can make, and listen, anybody would tell you that you have to have thousands upon thousands of subscribers to have your writings and videos and stuff like that. I mean, he just trying to put me down. Another abusive narcissistic perp trying to put me down. You don't even have much content on your fucking channel. So, people had given me the idea. They asked me, why don't you try to get your YouTube videos monetized and make money that way? Other people do it. It's considered work. And they're called content creators. But why am I not worthy to be considered a content creator? If people can get paid lots of money and be considered a content creator when all they do is research and gossip about celebrities' personal lives all day. And they're vibrating my left foot too. So yeah, I mean, I'm so sorry that I'm all over the place, but because I'm still sleep deprived. I mean, normally when I get settled in a hotel room, I let y'all know that, hey, I'm safe, I'm in a hotel room, and do a video. But last night I was that dead tired. So there was a gnat on my bed, and this pillowcase and the pillows and blankets were kind of stinky, but and then on the left side, on the side of the sink, the right side of the sink, I think the housekeeper may have accidentally forgotten to take the trash out, but I'm not really overcritical like that and nitpicky and stuff. But I was a little bit bothered by the pillowcase smelling bad, But after I ate the smaller bag of Doritos, I was too tired to even eat. And so I drank a little bit more water and I went to sleep. And I think I slept good last night to make up for the previous night of no sleep. But yesterday morning after breakfast, I got like a 3.5 hour nap. And then people kept on coming near me and trying to use noise harassment to try to force me to wake up and stuff like that. Like juggling keys and blasting loud music. And I'm like, in a place like that, I don't want to say where, a place where it's supposed to be quiet and the quiet floor. It's supposed to be the quiet floor, and y'all can get away with making noise near the target. So I'm not gonna say where I was at because the online perps, they brag about locating wherever I am and stuff. But I mean, thank y'all so much for the thumbs up and for the support, any support, So so words do hurt. The Bible says words hurt. So what makes you think you can outdo God by trying to say that words don't affect? Yeah, if certain words do hurt. Stop pretending like they don't hurt. Yes, words do hurt. So last night when I went to take off my pants, they were squeezing my organs again before I went to bed. And then this morning I had a rude awakening with people blasting loud music, slamming doors and everything. and I was too depressed to even get out of the bed, you know. See? So they make sure I can never get rest or never get a break. Instead of telling people ignore and to shun the victim for not being able to ignore, you know, how about you tell people stop harassing? That's like, you know, telling people the that's like telling people that they deserve to get raped. Why don't you go after attack? You should go and verbally tell off the rapist or attack the rapist. Don't tear down and attack and tell off the victim. The rape enough is already trauma, and then victim blaming is added trauma on top of that. So I'm deeply hurt and wounded. And you know, just because you think you got the strength to ignore, you know, doesn't mean that everybody else got that. I'm freaking hypersensitive. You're not. So I'm tired of the shut up and ignore, you know, or people trying to fix and control me, or tell me off about myself and tell me what I need to focus on. How about the perps who are meddling in my business? I mean, why didn't you tell Lee Wang to ignore me? If he was bothered by me talking about food within 15 seconds, is there a YouTube rule that says that I can't talk about food? They got skinny people who got cooking videos that's dedicated to food. You're gonna go and shun and slam all their videos too? I can name you some freaking YouTube bloggers. Yeah, within the first 15 seconds, that's what their content is about. Food and cooking. Or if they do some video reviews about food reviews and they're skinny people. But you think that me talking about food is proof of mental illness? You clearly don't want me alive. You clearly want me to be dead. And then you get persecuted and punished for calling out or, you know, exposing bullying that happened to you, and then you get punished for it. Or kicked out of somewhere. Fuck TikTok. TikTok is it's worse than YouTube. I thought YouTube was bad. But YouTube has done the same thing too. Condone and allow the bullying while they want to, when you speak truth about certain things, they will, you know, shun you. Or, you know. So, yeah, now I have, I had, for like 20 minutes, I had my 1,000 subscribers. For 20 minutes. And then a perp noticed it and then unsubscribed on purpose to make it less than 1,000. They probably sitting there laughing, but still stalking all of my videos and watching everything I do. And I really think it was a perp that manually reported me on TikTok. I already blocked Lee Wang on TikTok and YouTube. And there was somebody named Lee Wong, well, I think was impersonating Lee Wang, that said something smart ass to me the other day. You know, just because when I was talking about what types of people help you out when you're panhandling and stuff. You know, so I didn't even realize that was him on multiple accounts. Either somebody posing as Lee Wang or Lee Wang being the real deal. But that got me riled up. Woke up this morning, got me riled up. And I was in this hotel room, too depressed to get out of bed. I didn't even want to go down and eat breakfast this morning. I really didn't. But I made myself go because I didn't want to, you know, me feeling hungry. And then I felt like it would be a waste if breakfast is included with the hotel stay, then I might as well, take advantage of it. Nobody else is greedy if they eat. It's paid for in the hotel. So why am I greedy? What, you think I deserve to be punished with starvation? Like, you don't get to dictate what I should do. And you call me greedy, but then how many meals did you eat today? You have a warm bed, a car to drive, a fucking job, and everything else. So I mean, that I'm sorry that I'm sounding all over the place because I'm sleep deprived, and I'm still sleep deprived, and I'm very angry and upset. So, and I don't like that word behavior. It make me feel like an animal. They make me feel like an uncivilized animal. But people can bully and stalk me all day and get paid and get rewarded. But for me to strike back or defend myself, I get 10 times the harsher punishment. Undeserved, wrongful punishment, and banned. Damn, it's like I'm getting kicked off of all this, or getting strikes against me on all the social media and in person, getting wrongfully kicked away and banned from every damn where. Like, people really want to make my presence obsolete. Trying to exterminate me. That's what that Lee Wang perp said. Literally 15 cents. I mean, no, he said literally 15 seconds in and she's already talking about food. That triggered me. What would be the difference between if I talk about food 15 minutes or 30 minutes? I'm sorry, 15. He said literally 15 seconds in and she's already talking about food. That's what he said, 15 seconds. Well, what's the difference between 15 seconds and 30 minutes? You don't shun my twin sister for talking about food. You don't shun other people for talking about food. I mean, if you hate someone that much, stay away. Stop trying to control me and stalk and follow me everywhere. And then that Roger Hollingsworth perp tried to talk about, he acting like he got fake outrage talking about that me quitting, that I decided that I'm not going to seek employment anymore. I have my reasons for saying I don't want to seek employment no more. And that I just want to be independent and be in control of my own life and do my own thing. And they'll be the first that if I'm a failure, it's because people like you smear campaigning, telling everybody don't support her, don't help her, don't subscribe to her channel, don't read her short stories, while you stalking and reading everything and following me everywhere. I mean, you come and make an abusive comment on my channel and you don't even know the whole story, or you're not even subscribed to my videos. So they think I deserve to be punished with to stay forced homeless as a punishment because you falsely assume I make bad decisions. That I deserve this punishment. A lot of jobs I cannot do, I'm freaking disabled. And a lot of, like, I was talking to an elderly lady at the pool yesterday, and it's like a lot of people, they really need to wake up. They think that just because shelters exist, that means that they got availability. Or people think that just because a job says no, now hiring, they have jobs that I've been very much qualified for but got rejected. All those Indeed job application rejections. I'm sick of everything. But I'm going to continue with my short stories. And if I have a place where I can cook and bake and stuff, I mean, this Roger perp is narcissistic enough to think that I can make a living off of this many subscribers. You know, I mean, if I start a cooking channel, my channel can grow. What make you think that I'm retarded enough to think that I can make a living and make money off of 0 subscribers? That's what he's trying to imply. Just like when I talk about, I want to be like when I was in college or just graduated, and I say that I want to be a Spanish translator and stuff like that, and narcissistic abusers will be like, you can't just go and be a translator. You got to go to school for that. Well, I graduated. What you mean? I went to school. But I did not know how to even get into freelance translating. I wish I would have known, because I was living alone for a long time. And I didn't realize. But then again, people wouldn't have wanted. People, when it's something business like that, gang stalkers will sabotage you, telling everybody to don't go to her and stuff like that. Just evil, picking on me, and adults. But y'all, the same ones abusing and bullying me, but y'all tell me to grow up. You're an abusive, narcissistic bully telling me to grow up and calling me childish and immature. But you act like a 4th grade bully, picking on people, harassing people, stalking people. So yeah, Lee Wang has been stalking and following and harassing me for like over a year. And he tried to be subtle with his perp comments. And he even tried to come into my YouTube live stream a few months ago and try to say, hey, why did you block me on Twitter and stuff? And I told him, and he said, well, he said, English is not my first language. So that's not an excuse to freaking bully and perp and abuse people. And for him to talk about me being greedy and stuff, he must have been secretly following my twin sister too. Like, you're younger than me, and what I eat in my country is not none of your fucking business. And Lee Wang, you never donated a penny to me. So if you never cared about me to help me out with anything, even a thumbs up, you don't even have to, even if you didn't donate any money, if you never gave me a fucking thumbs up on any of my videos, stay the hell away from me, because you don't have the authority to police and dictate my life. If y'all go back and look at that video when I was outside yesterday afternoon, and I was talking, and that was the video I got like probably 18 thumbs up on that video, and I was saying basically how y'all don't have a right to stop me from making a living or something. I don't remember what it was, but in that video I was talking about the biological family and stuff like that. But y'all, some of y'all, thank y'all for the supportive comments and helping me out and stuff like that, So and I hate when fake TI perps tell me to ignore and shut up, or they tell me shut up and ignore, but yet they turn around and do the same perp shit. The bullying, harassing, slandering, smear campaigns, and try to make other targets hate me and not want to associate with me. But I hate when people try to tell a hurting person to just stop hurting and don't hurt, or you're crazy if you're hurting, or something is wrong with you if you feel hurt. I have a right to have my feelings validated. And I hate when narcissistic abusers, when they taunt, harass, and bully me, and then they'd be like, oh, I hurt you, I'm sorry, I hurt your little feelings. Well, I'm good. I'm glad I hurt your little feelings or something like that. I really hate those kinds of people. Excuse me. And some of these fuckers try to play both sides. One moment pretending like they're defending you, and then the next moment they're oppressing you at the same time while lying and saying that, oh, this is to protect you, it's to help you. Like they wrongfully punished or banned me from somewhere for the rest of my life and then lie and say it's for your safety. But why it gotta be for the rest of my life though? Because I've put a gang stalker on film following me everywhere. And you wrongfully banned me from Bodacious for the rest of my life. That's race. That y'all know that's covert racial prejudice. Because if I was a white girl or a white lady hollering about a black man stalking me, I could be lying, and a lying abusive, narcissistic, racist, lying feminist. But they would put that black man in prison for life if he would be minding his business. But I have paper trail and record of that white guy stalking me at Bodacious and stalking me everywhere, following me everywhere. Just like what Alex Dupree was doing. He really was stalking and following me everywhere. I put him on film, and I'm the one who's wrongfully banned while he gets to still go there. I'm wrongfully banned for the rest of my life. And they say the fake manager said it's for your safety. And then the lady tried to say, oh, I understand where you're coming from, but oh, we can't reverse this decision. Because Bodacious didn't used to be participating in gang stalking, but now they quickly and quietly before my eyes, without me realizing, they got rid of the good workers like Cade and everybody else. What's his name? Garrett used to be one of the good guys. They corrupted him. Garrett compromised and became an abusive, narcissistic perp. Garrett didn't used to act like that, but James was always a perp, cheating me out my grits every fucking morning. I used to go to Bodacious every day, and I used to be able to get a filling meal for under $10. But that's one of the places downtown Pensacola I can no longer I can no longer go there and get food under $10. You know, Cactus Cantina I could get a filling meal for $5, $5, $6, or $7 at Cactus Cantina. I can't go there anymore. They wrongfully banned me, and probably for the rest of my life. But they have perped me so many times there too. But that was one of the few places downtown that I could affordably eat for under $10. And y'all wrongfully banned me from everywhere. Super 6 Motel was freaking cheap. Wrongfully banned for the rest of my life for exposing a perp in a red truck that didn't stay on the property, that wasn't a guest there, and he deliberately tried to run over me with his truck. And so I'm wrongfully banned for the rest of my life for exposing that. I'm wrongfully banned for the rest of my life from Hospitality Inn for exposing gang stalking tactics. And they're supposed to be a Christian hotel and the cheapest hotel in Pensacola. Cheap and cheap. It was supposed to be without the gang stalking. It was a cheap and decent and clean hotel. I even tried to get a job at work there. They allowed those Filipino people to work and live there, but they told me you cannot work here. They told me I could not work there and stay there at the same time. I said, well, what if I check out and go stay somewhere else? They said, still, nope, the fact that you stayed here before, you can't work here and stay here. But they let those Filipino ladies do it. Miss Josie and all the other ones. They let them stay there, work and live there. So, I'm pissed off, highly pissed off at TikTok right now. And so I have been doing less blogging because I've been, trying to TikTok my stuff, and only one person, helped me out with $100. But see, I got on TikTok trying to expose gang stalking, plus share my short stories and let people aware of my homeless situation and try to get help and figure maybe some miracle people can, help dig me up out of my situation. But being targeted, people will make sure that that's shunned and stopped and harassed. But there are some Christian people who can't be fooled, and I'm glad that they have a few people on my side. Like they had this one lady I came across, and she was supportive and liked every single of my videos. You know, so I mean, even if you don't have the money or can't afford to financially donate, I understand that. But even a thumbs up or a kind comment, I appreciate those. It's good enough. Great. I appreciate all of it. But I don't have to accept abusive comments. I do not have to accept lies, slander, false rumors, smear campaigns. I do not have to tolerate narcissistic abuse. I do not have to tolerate gang stalking tactics. I do not have to tolerate bullying. Yeah, lies, false rumors, smear campaigns, slander. I don't have to, I have a right to not have to tolerate narcissistic lectures. So yeah, that, if I see it, I do delete it. I do block you and delete your abusive fake comment. But yeah, that's what and Lee Wang tried to make it like as if I'm just pretending to be homeless that I'm a crazy person pretending to be homeless for attention, and then he tried to make it like as if I had too many enablers. That sounds like as if he got that shit from my twin sister. And I never saw him comment on my twin sister's videos. But he been a fucking lurker and a stalker. Like, what the fuck you need to do with me? Get away from me. I even blocked him on YouTube and then, blocked him on Twitter and then unblocked him and gave him another chance. And I think I may have had to block him again. So, yeah, the perps, it seemed like I had, a few days ago, I had like 960 subscribers. And then after the incident with Richard Terrell and all those perps from outside, I ended up with like 20, like pretty much over 20 more subscribers within like 24 hours. I think that's the most subscribers I ever got in one day out of all my YouTube channels all these years. So I mistakenly thought that I would have reached my thousands. I was hoping, but I wasn't going to say anything, but I was hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers before the new year. But I didn't want to attract more haters and trolls and perps. More stalkers, But so as I said, the perps think that me trying to make my own living the unconventional and untraditional way, that I'm not allowed to do that and I'm crazy and a loser. But it's okay for other people can document videos of their their intentional homeless van life. And they're already rich. That's why they got their intentional homeless van life. And they got like over 50,000 subscribers, and people support and donate to them. And they document what they're eating. They document what they're cooking and eating. If they want to document to have some what are they? If they want to document having a like a Mexican breakfast or something, like a chorizo taco, chorizo breakfast tacos or something. Oh, that gets a lot of support. But they want to hate on everything I do. It's like, if you don't like my short stories, but you stalk and read each and every single one and criticize every one. Well, if you don't like it, then why do you waste your time? Because you a perp getting paid. As I said, you ain't gonna stalk and follow a nobody for free. I'm a nobody, and you're not gonna stalk and follow me everywhere for free. And Kimberly Harper has come and stalked and followed me on Quora and YouTube, Quora, my blogs, and TikTok. And a lot of the stalking starts off from YouTube and then goes flying everywhere else. But Lee Wang started on Twitter and then went to flying everywhere else. So I get falsely accused. That happened with Kimberly Harper. When I exposed her abuse, I was the one falsely accused of harassment. The police officer, when I was being harassed with the noise campaign last week, the police Officer Massey falsely said that I was the one harassing them and that they were minding their business, and when he was friends with them, and they lied on me. They lied to make themselves look good. So, I have a right to talk about whatever I want on my YouTube channel, and you don't make the fucking YouTube rules. So if you don't like what I'm talking about, exit, unfollow, unsubscribe. But you're not gonna try to control my mouth. If I want to talk about food, damn it, I'm not violating God's law, and I'm not violating YouTube. There's nowhere, excuse me, there's nowhere in the YouTube community guidelines that say that you shouldn't talk about food. But you think you're narcissistic enough and controlling enough that you think that you can make your own guidelines for me, but you're not even subscribed to me. You're not even subscribed to my channel, and you got like 2 subscribers, no videos, and you just signed up 24 hours ago. And then think that you can tell me about my whole life story based on one video, one 5-minute video you saw about me. You think you know more about my life story than I know about me. And I'm gonna say it again. Yes, I quit employment because I'm tired of the workplace harassment, workplace bullying, narcissistic abuse. The fact that they won't allow me to stay stabilized on one job for a long time. Yes, I never got to last 6 months on a job. The longest I ever lasted on a job was my first job at Popeyes my senior year in high school, and that was 4 months. And then y'all blocked me from working for over 11 years. I had been trying to get jobs here and there. No work for 11 years. Even in 2003, nobody wants to hire me. And I hear loud bass music outside. So yeah, I give up. So if I had access to a cooking facility, or finally get a permanent place again, I would love to do cooking YouTube videos. I'm from New Orleans. You hear that noise outside? So I'm from New Orleans. So cooking and food is in my DNA. I'm from New Orleans. But you don't shun other New Orleanians. You're going to call Chef Leah Chase, well, she's now deceased, but you're going to call her greedy? You're going to call Paul Prudhomme greedy? You're going to shun him? Because what about the New Orleans cooking pioneers? the innovators. All these New Orleans based or Louisiana chefs, you're gonna call them greedy? If they go, you're gonna get their channel taken out. You're gonna attack and shun them for, oh, literally the first second sentence she's talking about food already. Get the fuck off my channel. As I said, you stalking and harassing because you're mad because I blocked your ass. So, as I said, they're the abusive, narcissistic perps. They're blocking me from surviving. They don't want me to work, but then they shun me for not working. They tell people don't hire me, or they put the smear campaign or put it in my records to where the follow. They say, oh, the pink slip follows you everywhere you go. If they put their smear campaign, over exaggerate and lie on me, and then they want to say the pink slip follows you everywhere, and so I can't get jobs because of being wrongfully blacklisted by abusive, narcissistic, gang stalking job managers. That abuse their power and make false bad reports, and people will believe their lies because of their fake position of pseudo authority. Like the world would be a whole better place if the narcs weren't running, if the narcs weren't in positions of authority. But guess what? They have people who aren't narcissistic abusers. They don't want to take that. They don't want to take on a position of authority. But they are so many people who just greedy for power, greedy for money and power and control, and fame and recognition. When you did nothing good to be worthy to deserve. I mean, it's like look at all these narcissistic, retarded, fake celebrities. If you find out what they do behind closed doors, you wouldn't want to, for real, you wouldn't want to support them. Just somebody who you looked up to as your favorite. If you find out that they participate in bestiality and rape and kill babies and eat shit, that they eat doo-doo and drink blood, but that's your favorite, that's your role model. And see, they have us blinded. They have us blinded to what these fake ass celebrities be doing, But that's who y'all cheer on and applaud and support everything that they do, and you feel like this person and that person could do no wrong. Or what about the damn president? What you think the president does? If the celebrities do the dirtiest of the dirty, what you think the president is doing? Even worse. Your whole freaking presidents are pedos. Incestuous, sick-ass pedos at that. So, wow, it's afternoon already? Is it really? 1:43? Wow. Today went by fast. So, thanks for letting me freaking vent. Well, I had enough help for today. This morning I did hear it raining, but it seemed like it must have dried up real quick because I don't remember the ground being wet when I walked outside. I did hear the rain this morning, and then it's supposed to rain again and have severe weather this afternoon. And then it's supposed to get cold tonight, and I have to check out the hotel room tomorrow. Since they raised the prices on weekends, I would need help for enough for let's see, Friday night and Saturday night is supposed to be very, very cold, like in the 30s. And I think Sunday also. But then Monday is going to be MLK holiday. The library is going to be closed. I don't think the buses will be running. And I won't really have anywhere to exist. But yeah, I mean, I try to write my short stories, and I could have had way more YouTube subscribers if I weren't sabotaged, or, I could have had way more YouTube subscribers, and I could have had way more people supporting my short stories and ebooks and everything. But I get criminalized for exposing wickedness. I'm frustrated. So it looks like, and then look, I didn't know I was gonna get help last night. I didn't know I was gonna get help last night, so I found out, and then I had to take an Uber because the buses quit running. I had to take an Uber to whatever hotel was open, and I tried to get the cheap, what was cheaper that I'm not banned from, and so then I had intended to go this morning to go back and try to get heavier clothes. And so now all I have, like, since it was supposed to be warm last night and this morning, it wasn't that bad this morning, but yikes. It's supposed to be crazy cold tomorrow morning and Saturday morning and probably Sunday as well. And then Monday, it's Martin Luther King holiday and everything going to be closed. So I'm not going to know where to exist or have nowhere to exist. That you hear the door slamming again. So, yeah, it's like, the narcissistic abusers use such harsh words that they try to manipulate you to feel that you have no value. My own abusive narcissistic relatives cared more about my cat, Theron, the kitten that I had. They cared more about that cat than they cared about me. They cared more about the cat than they cared about me. So, it's really scary to be forced in this predicament that I'm being blocked from working, but then told go out and get a job and work, and that they got plenty of jobs out there. When with those plenty of jobs that I applied for, I got either ignored or rejected. And they think I'm full of shit, and they don't believe me when I'm telling them that these jobs on Indeed.com. I showed y'all in a community post. Go back and look. I showed y'all in a community post examples of, when they have the job rejections from Indeed.com. So, I'm done with employment. I'm done with seeking employment and tired. I don't want to be nobody's fucking slave. I want to be independent and make it on my own. As far as I want to be able to make a living. I didn't say a career. I'm talking about just a survivable side hustle with my short stories. I didn't say a career. I didn't say a big fat career. And also, yeah, I want to be able to write novels and work on a lot of different writing projects. So, me being so explosively pissed off at what Lee Wang and Roger Hollingsworth said to me, and then being attacked and sabotaged on TikTok, Now they make it like I'm not eligible to be monetized on TikTok because all these false strikes. So it's like almost every damn, it's like Facebook, almost every damn video is a violation. I try to make a living trying to share my short stories on TikTok as well. And on YouTube. Sharing my short stories on Twitter as well. Writing community on Twitter, I used to get a little exposure and support. But now it's like talking to a brick wall. Like, I, I don't even get retweets unless it be by bots, by spam bots. Other than that, I don't even get likes and retweets on my short stories on Twitter. It's like I'm being completely ignored. So, I'm an author and blogger, and you abusive narcissistic perps cannot take that away from me. They have worse writers than I am. I've been told that I write very well. But only y'all are the ones who say that my writing or my speech is incoherent, illogical, irrational, and makes no sense. Cause y'all hate y'all threatened by y'all satanic and threatened by the truth. Even some narcs felt like they couldn't help but to say that certain things I write is very well written. But y'all force sleep deprive me with that technology that you probably might think it's a drunk person writing. So people have told me you write very well, and I see potential they said that they see potential in a good career. But I know I'm not even trying to get a career. I'm just trying to get a survivable side hustle that your perps are trying to block. And other targets said that they've experienced that too. That the same perps yelling at you, saying "Go get a job, you lazy bum," are the same ones who prevent you from working and force you to stay poor and homeless. The only writings and authorship that gets recognition are the ones who throwing up satanic hand symbols or one eye symbolism or promoting witchcraft and devil worship. You know, the horror and suspense and thriller and dark romance. That's getting all the support. You know, but that's promoting the new age witchcraft, occult, Satanism. That's the ones that's getting all the buzz and popularity. But y'all, I try to make stuff appealing to all ages, and y'all want to make it like my stuff is just lame, childish trash. No, oh, that looks like a 4-year-old wrote that. And they got some. I had to deal with fake supporters who just would pretend like they're interested and then just go AWOL on me, like they think I'm weird or something. I mean, if you say you're Christian, why do you have a problem or complain about me? If you're a stalker and I have you blocked, but you think you have a license to stalk at everything I do and try to control me, why you have a problem with me talking about somebody living a sinful lifestyle and then find Jesus and turn his life over to Jesus and start changing his life and living better? And then you disgusted by that and think that that's something childish that a 4-year-old would write. Or y'all talk about me being a 39-year-old trapped in a 4-year-old body, or y'all try to talk about me being childish or mentally stunted and all that. Just all kinds of criticisms, harshness, and abuse. And there's only so much that, like, how is it that you call somebody mentally ill, but you keep on harassing me and provoking and harassing me, and you're driving me mentally ill? I'm not mentally ill. Back off and leave me alone, and then I can heal. But you're not gonna continue to torture and abuse me and force me to take pills. And stop trying to bully, harass, and lecture me and trying to tell me off about myself. And I'm sick of the 4-hour narcissistic lectures. So before I go, I wanted to say that I would like to write at least 2 short stories throughout the day. Before the day is out, and I'm, trying to get some help for more hotel room. Trying to get some more hotel room help. So I haven't even been blogging as much because of trying to do TikTok videos, and they're ruining that. They're ruining that too.